Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the American Dota League. It is Season 2. It's our first Group A matchup of the season. It's Team Liquid versus Team Dog. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on twitch.tv/American Dota League. My name is Maude, and joining me, my very good friend, the retired but ever so lovely Reborus. How are you doing, sir?
My mic isn't so lovely.
Well, no, but that's alright. Listen. It's not like complete ass, but it's okay. It's doable. It's workable. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. It's been nice playing some Dota here, watching some Dota. Been watching Southeast Asia Dota. Now I get to watch some American Dota, although two of the players in Dog are actually from Europe. Or three?
Four. Four of them are from Europe, so yeah, not quite an American team. And yeah, actually, I was talking to you last night. I was giving you like a, kind of just like a, hey, good luck on that cast as you were doing the Join Dota League. I guess it was Asia, and my goodness, you've been just on a casting whirlwind, haven't you, today?
Heck yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I was gonna stay up and cast more with Toby, but then I just like crashed and burned
5 seconds remaining.
went to sleep.
Well, thank God, because you wouldn't be here, obviously. You'd be just like, you'd be in bed, and I'd be like, well, where's Ryu right now? This guy promised he wanted to cast with me. He was the one that wanted to be here, and all of a sudden he couldn't. So, thank God you're here. We are into the draft already, guys. It is Liquid versus Doggy Team, or Team Dog, or Sigma, or Dogma, or whatever you want to call them right now. A couple stand-ins coming in for them. Liquid's going to ban at the Lycan. Invoker's going to get banned out for the side of Team Dog. No real surprises there. I expect we'll see an Ancient Apparition, a Bat Rider, Dazzle, Centaur, any one of those four heroes. I'd be very surprised to see something else.
I'm gonna call, let's see, probably Ember ban. I don't know. A lot of annoying heroes are popping up again in Dota, like let's say Treant Protector,
right.
Darkseer, but those are only against like EG, but other teams are starting to utilize them more. I think Tree's actually a really good hero.
Reserve time.
Besides that, I don't mind really playing against other heroes. It's just annoying to play against Ember Spirit and Tree for me.
Do you not mind Dazzle, even with Shallow Grave?
I feel like you can just get Axe and you can dunk on that.
Yeah, that's true. But then you have to force an Axe in your lineup, and maybe that's not going to work so well. So I don't know. Oh, Naga ban. Team Liquid, they're like, no, listen. We don't want any of this 15-minute, 6-slotted Naga stuff, all right? We're going to ban that out. Yes, you guys can have Bat Rider. That's fine. We'll take two heroes of our own. And now you've got to say, well, Liquid probably go for Ember here, right? That you have to imagine they're going to pick it up.
I don't know. Does Koisha play a really good Ember?
I think I've seen him play it before. I think TC's mostly the Ember player, and he does it safely.
Yeah,
sometimes.
They normally safe lane it, I think, and I think it's not really that great of a safe lane hero. I think he's better mid.
5 seconds.
That's why
5 seconds remaining.
I think they haven't been picking it too much.
They're gonna go for it though. They're gonna pick it up. And that means that they have that nice core early on to start things off with. Obviously, Team Liquid, they could probably go for a support here, something like that Dazzle. But like you mentioned, Axe would be available to kind of pick that. Now, with Ember Spirit, are you a big fan of the 4-4-0 build, where you get the 4 on chains, 4 on the fist, and then just not even go for the Flame Guard? Or do you prefer to max out that Flame Guard, which is kind of the old build?
Sometimes you have to, depending on the lane, but normally you don't with the bottle crewing. Maybe extra region, getting a lot of that. But normally you get 3 into Searing Chains, max out Fist, and then you max out your Flame Guard. You don't even have to, so you get, by level 10 or 11, you have already max, because you only need 1 point in your ulti, and you only need 3 points in your Searing Chains. Because you only get, you only need the 3 ticks of it.
Right.
Cut it so it doesn't get better at 4, just a little bit more damage.
So yeah, the 3-second duration, that makes sense. Okay, I like that. I actually like that a lot. That's interesting. And they'll pick up the Dazzle as well. So they have that, I guess, strong lineup to start things off with. The Dazzle to keep people alive. And Ember's kind of squishy to a certain extent, so it's nice that they have the Dazzle with the Shadow Wave. Weave also giving him the armor, because Flame Guard is good for, obviously, the spells. You throw up the Weave, give him some extra armor, and he'll be good to go. And I inherently like those two heroes together. Now we're going to see what Team Dog wants to pick up. They've got 1 minute and 14 seconds left of reserve time. They already have a Bat Rider. They're going to go for a Doom early on, though. And a good pickup against both of those heroes.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Yeah, it's... Most people back in the day, I want to say like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, they were always picking, and sometimes nowadays they keep on picking Doom against Ember Spirit. It's been falling off recently, I thought. But I think that's the best hero to counter Ember Spirit, besides Storm Spirit. I think Ember Spirit and Doom were the best. Also, Puck's okay. As long as you have a good silence, which that's what Doom brings, you can shut him down.
Just make sure you have that silence like you mentioned. Make sure he can't just jump away with that Fire Remnant. And that's going to be, I think, the option. And really the only reason I think they picked the Doom at the second slot here. But it's a good start for Team Dog right now. They're coming in. They've lost a couple of games recently, whereas Team Liquid, they've been doing okay. They 2-1 Fnatic too long ago. They've split some series here and there. They've done a lot better recently since the acquisition, or at least the standing in has started for Demon. He's provided, I guess, a nice boost to their team, playing mostly the 4 position or 4 role, which is interesting, as Demon's been all over the place. He's played 2, he's played 3, most notably in most of his teams, but now he's here, he's playing the 4, and Liquid, they can actually kind of shuffle up the heroes and what roles they actually all play, because they have TC, they have Quick Football, and Demon. They're all very kind of, I guess, flexible on what they can do with their laning, which is really good. I really like seeing them kind of switch things up here as well, and we'll see how that goes as the match continues on here. A couple more bans coming out, nothing too crazy, but I think a good start for both sides.
Do I have to turn anything on for my Dota TV in-game?
Yes, you do. You do. I should have let you know. That's my fault. Just go and turn your open mic on. And, yeah.
It's on? Alright.
Because I know you cast with Kyle guys sometimes, and I know that he has this weird thing, or Toby has this weird thing also sometimes, where he's like, oh, everything goes through, you know, my thing, and you don't have to worry about anything. But I don't have that kind of setup rigged, sadly. I'm not that crazy.
Powerful yet?
No, definitely not.
Soon you will be.
Yeah, soon I will be the most powerful of the casters, become the empire of casters. But as of right now, no. You have to turn your open mic on. But so Nyx Assassin Band comes out as Team Liquid still don't have their offlaner, and we'll see what they want to pick up for that. If Bolt plays it, no Quickfoot can go there, or TC or whoever, even Demon obviously. So that's what I was talking about. They can kind of pick up whatever hero they feel comfortable with and have whoever they want playing it, which is, I think, a benefit that most teams don't have. So they have 1 minute and 17 seconds left of reserve time right now. They actually ban out the Puck just to make sure, like you talked about, that they don't have that Ember Spirit counter in. And anything interesting you want to note right now?
All the offlane heroes are getting banned out. I'm trying to think of the ones that are left. Furion's not good, really, against Bad Rider. Clockwork's okay against that lineup to hold him in place, and it allows the Ember Spirit, which they're probably going to pick. I could see Team Liquid picking Clockwork after this, because Puck's already banned, and Nyx and Centaur. Those are all pretty decent offlaners.
That's the thing, and the problem is, though, a lot of the offlaners, or at least some of the offlaners, are starting to rely on the jungle a lot. Like a Furion and a Bat Rider, they can jump back into the jungle and get that farm and get a Blink Dagger or a Necro or a Midas or whatever it is that you're going for at like a specific time. Clockwork doesn't have that luxury, but the thing is, he only needs level 6. He doesn't need that like Blink Dagger that a Bat Rider desperately needs. In Liquid, Bulba's so known for his Clockwork play, and we'll probably see him play it again here. Just an excellent Clockwork player coming out from Team Liquid. I'm excited to see what kind of hook shots he can hit and how it's going to work up against this Bat Rider and Doom.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it was like they're picking their poison on what they want to play against. They could either play against a Centaur, Nyx, or a Clockwork, and probably Clockwork's the best choice for them because Centaur has the Stampede, so you can catch up easily or run away from the Bat Rider, and Nyx Assassin just owns Bat Rider. So it's good for them. Now they're going to have a lot more survivability with this Chin pickup, which can be beneficial, but if Ember Spirit gets a Battle Fury or two, then the Chin's not going to be liking his creeps too much because they're all gone.
Yeah, that'd be pretty problematic, I'd say. And honestly, also, I don't know how you feel about this, but there's kind of an interesting thing that you have to think about. And I talked about Bat Rider going to the jungle. Chen's going to be in the jungle as well. Will he be stacking up for the Bat Rider? I think that's maybe one of the reasons Team Dog go for this, is that Chen can just stack up the jungle and give Bat Rider a very easy time once he decides to head down there and pick up some, of course, farm from those stacks. Also, they make sure that Team Liquid don't get the Chen where, you know, a Dazzle-Chen combo can be pretty detrimental to deal with the send back through Shallow Grave is pretty nice to have. You see it sometimes. It's not super common, but it's something people do. Team Liquid, they're going to go for the Visage, and Wei2 will probably be up on that. So now they have some split push potential and a lot of early game damage. In terms of roaming, it's not the best dual supports to roam on mid, but they could still do work, I feel like.
Dog's team is just really greedy, because now Clockwork's going to have a lot of space because of a Chen. And unless the Chen smoke ganks behind the tier 1 tower, then Clockwork should be
5
getting
seconds
level
remaining.
5-6 relatively fast. And like you said, the Batrider and Chen sharing a jungle,
Reserve time.
I don't know about that. It all depends. I mean, they could still, they can't go aggressive at all, but it's going to be interesting. It feels like it's really greedy from Dog right now, and they're going a life
Team
stealer against the
Liquid's
Clockwork
turn to ban.
and an Ember, which I'm not exactly sure about. Even if it's good with the Batrider bombs, I don't think it's that great of a hero in general against Dazzlegrave and what I said.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I agree with you 100%. This is not only
remaining.
extraordinarily great, but a questionable pickup, I think, maybe coming out from Team Dog. And I agree they
5
could do the
seconds
Batrider
remaining.
and the Blink and the bombs coming out, and that could do a lot of damage. But you've got to be careful because, like you mentioned,
Reserve
kiting is
time.
going to be a big issue. Throwing him in the cogs, and if Bulba gets a 4-staff, if Bulba is playing the Clockwork, he could just get out of those cogs, and Lifestealer can't really do much about it. Ember obviously can fire Remnant away.
Radiant
They'll have to
team
lock him
ban.
down with Doom and Lasso. That's going to be a big deal. So that is actually the issue, though, for Team Liquid is, yes, they have ways to get away and be kind of, I guess, elusive in these fights, but for Team Dog, they do have that lockdown, and they do have ways to kind of control the team fight in their own way. And it really comes down with this
10
fifth pick.
seconds
They need a
remaining.
support coming out from Team Dog and somebody that can maybe
Team
have some sort of
Liquid's turn
lockdown.
to pick.
And Liquid, knowing this, they ban out the Bane, realizing that Fiend's Grip would be huge for Team Dog right now. So
You know what Liquid should go? Liquid should go Axe. That's a Doom mid. Axe could abuse him, and then they'd have extra initiation, but I don't think Koifa plays that.
but it would be so nice to see they can man up. Plus, they can switch the roles around like I talked about, but
Yeah, they
Axe,
could.
Really? You think Axe?
10
That'd be-
seconds remaining.
Then they'd have 2 frontline heroes, and they'd still
5
have
seconds
Dazzle with
remaining.
the once he jumps in with Axe, you can just use your heal,
Yeah.
Reserve
and that
time.
does a ton of damage.
Yeah.
You can always have hooks over the top. So I don't know. I think it's a really good hero in this situation.
I'd agree. I don't know how Liquid feel about playing it right now. They do have 12 seconds left to reserve time. They are thinking,
10
and they are
seconds
missing their
remaining.
mid-hero, as you can see. And it is going to be that Doom mid, like you mentioned. There's no way he's
5
going to be safe lane
seconds
farming
remaining.
with that Lifestealer coming out. So 2 seconds, Liquid picks something. They're going to go for the Clinks. That'll be their mid-hero, and I think that might be just as good. That Searing Euros can harass that Doom down very, very low. Pickoffs in the jungle on that Chen, on that Batrider as early as he really wants to. So it's a bit of an aggressive play, but certainly I think fits their lineup.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have Clinks mid or Ember mid, because Clinks can just go skeleton walk away from ganks. Ember can do
10
he can dodge
seconds
some
remaining.
stuff with his Searing Change, and
5
Sleight of
seconds
fist, but-
remaining.
I think Clinks will be safe lane and Ember mid. Although, yeah, I'd be safer bet in Lion. They needed another, I guess, disable hero, but Lion's just gonna be food for Clockwork, I think.
Yeah, and that's actually interesting that they go for it. They will have the Hex, which is a really long duration early on in the game, and Finger obviously good for blasting heroes down. But I mean, when you have Shallow Grave on you, that shouldn't matter realistically. Plus of course, Shadow Wave coming through to heal everybody up. And maybe they just want to take down the squishier heroes as quickly as possible. Don't give them a chance to get that Shallow Grave, and I think that's what they want. They want that nuke damage coming through so that they can kind of take down Team Liquid and whittle them down. But I feel like that's a pick that is interesting, and if it pays off, I will be eating, crow. But as it stands now, I do prefer Team Liquid's draft, and I think you feel the same way.
Yeah, I feel the
10
same way.
seconds remaining.
I'm liking the fact that they can just split push relatively well, and they can. I think they have a better team fight though. Right now, it's kind of hard to tell though, because now they have a Clinks, which is you have to kind of wait until he has an Orchid before you can really team fight. Although, even with his Death Pack though, he'll have 1200 HP, 1100, and he'll do 200 damage a hit at least. So you don't necessarily need the Orchid.
No, I don't think so, but maybe they do want to be careful because, like you said, that Orchid would help out a lot. It depends on how they want to play this. Already, Demon calling out, I think that was on everyone's mind already, and I guess you have to kind of address it, but still, it's kind of funny that he mentioned it already. Guys, I want to remind you, if you're a big fan of the American Dota League, go ahead and pick up the ticket in the store. It's $3.99. You get this nice monolith HUD that you're seeing right now, obviously, plus in-game audio, in-game, of course, spectator privilege, which is really nice to have. So, of course, this does lag, so I'll just put all the default UI there real quick, the default HUD, as you can see. We are into a bit of a pause real quick. It looks like somebody's having some issues. I don't know what's going on right now. Who paused? Lifestealer paused. PyCat, for whatever reason, decided to say, okay, let's hold on here for a second. But while we're waiting, let's get in some introductions. On the side, of course, of Team Dog, you've got PyCat on that Lifestealer. Mojo Stormstout's going to be on that Bat Rider. We'll have FNG, I believe, is going to be on the Chen from Power Rangers standing in. Fata is going to be on the Doom, and Paz is going to be on the Lion.
And for Team Liquid, we got TC playing the Ember Spirit. Demon super stand-in. I wonder when he's going to be confirmed. Liquid. Hint, hint. Playing the Dazzle. Koifa playing the Clinks. Way2 playing the Visage. And Boba on the signature here, like you said. Clockwork going to the off lane.
Yeah, and so everything's pretty standard as it stands right now. I mean, we're seeing maybe some aggression coming out from Liquid. They're all heading towards bottom right now. Nobody's heading towards top just yet. MSS is going to throw up that ward in the offlane just to make sure he's got vision, obviously, and make sure he stays safe from a gank. Looks like they're pinging things out right now. Looks like Paz has scouted everything. They know they're coming right now. Demon's going to go uphill against this. He's going to right-click him down here a bit. No poison touch skill up just yet. Just a little bit of harass going the way, of course, of Team Liquid, and nothing else really going on. Fata down here in the jungle as it stands now. FNG on the Chen, with PyCat here as well. Is this... No, this Doom is going to go mid, I have to imagine. Yeah, it's Fata playing it, so yeah, he will. And he's also got some nice regen up, stat shield as well. Just because he wants to make sure that if he's going up against the Clinks, which he is, he can have that stat shield to block things up.
Lion started off with a Boots first. So they don't have... They have 2 sentries, and I don't know. They're not going to be able to unblock. They're going to be able to unblock maybe 2 of these camps. All right, so that's 1, but that camp's still blocked, and they're not going to have the pull through. So this Clockwork's going to get a lot from this lane.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Plus, this Chen is going to have a very rough time, and he can't really journey up to the top jungle either because they have that defensive tri-lane coming out, and if they make their way up there, they're just going to, obviously scout him out, see FNG doing something, and just try to go on him. So FNG at this point, no hard jungle here. The Sentry Ward did block it. They, of course, warded the magic bush.
And there's mud golems.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. This is the worst jungle ever for FNG. Sad. Oh, goodness gracious. So already... You can see FNG on this Chen is going to have a rough time, and I think this really gives the lead early on to Liquid, but obviously still early here, 51 seconds in. No. So, TC's going to farm the top lane. So it is safe lane farming Ember Spirit, and I'm not sure how you feel about this. Do you think that this is probably better and that the Clinks can get away, like you said, or if there's some sort of aggression mid?
Well, since there's jungle shutdown, and it's against a Doom who doesn't actually have a creep now, I think he'll do fine. And he can harass the Doom all day, and it's gonna be a really easy lane for the Clinks. But we'll see.
Searing Arrows already skilled up to, of course, 2 points, 40 bonus damage. Fata, even with that stout shield, he's got to be careful. He does have Scorched Earth to get out of a bad situation and help him regen, but Koifa is controlling the pace of this lane, and that's not really a big surprise there. Bulba's getting zoned out by Paz, but Bulba doesn't really seem to mind. He's going to go for 1 Calyx, 1, of course, in the Flare. No Battery Assault just yet. Meanwhile, top, MSS, and this is what you see so often from Bat Riders, is, of course, just take that camp, have it pulled, make sure that you get some farm. You can even sit on the low ground like he is and just kind of Firefly here and there, and even try to get up to Tranquils, or just sit on Brown Boots and go to a Blink Dagger in the jungle as quickly as possible.
Since the Chen just picked up another set of Sentry Wards, and he dewarded this, and now Fata is going back and going to eat this creep. But it's not the creep he wanted, and so they still missed this 1 deward right here, and they still haven't dewarded, so they still have 2 camps blocked. And he's got only a little Hail Bear.
This is like the worst. And they actually have Lion helping him out right now. They're like, alright guys, listen, we gotta get this going on for FNG. This is the slowest Chen that we've got going for us on the face of the planet here. So, plus, like you mentioned, Fata getting the Hail Bear.
And went top lane to the enemy jungle. It would have been way better. And then they could have actually gone on mid maybe if they got some dust. Or actually, you don't even need dust because they have a lot of Sentry Wards. He's got 1 Sentry. And they had the 2.5 second Hex followed up by a stun. It'd be enough to kill him.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be huge room on Quake for early on in the game. But like you mentioned with the Doom, you can't do much. I mean, yes, he does have the Thunderclap now, but the only thing they have is that Hex, really. Unless they can get another creep. They did get the Centaur Conqueror here for FNG, and they can still roam if they want to. In fact, they're going to smoke up now. Will they wrap all the way around? They're not going to head top more than likely. They'll probably draw this kind of line going this way. I'd imagine is going to be the choice for FNG as well as Paz. They're actually heading up around towards the side shop. They might even just maybe help out MSS up here. I don't know what they're going to do. It looks like they're going to try to contest this tri-lane for a second, which is very surprising to me. Let's see.
They have this ward here that sees way too. He could get picked off, but yeah, they just smoked their own. They're not going to get caught out, and I don't think they have enough burst damage to kill this Ember.
Dire's top tower.
He's sitting close to his tower anyways. He's got to be careful. TC with no help now. They're missing some supports off the map. They're realizing that pretty much Way2 as well as Demon are off the map, but you look at Fox, he's still playing very far up. Now he backs off, realizing there may be some harass coming through, but there is that Invis Rune. They did take it. Fatsa might get caught out now. Demon trying to go. There's going to be the cask, or excuse me, the poison touch, the right click, the shadow wave as well. Way2, Soul Assumption's there, but now doesn't get a chance to use it as they're on with the supports in. Here's Paz. There's the Hex up quick for getting caught out. Soul Assumption, the right click. Demon gets first blood. Fatsa getting body blocked. He's down as well. Quickful looking for 3. FNG, triple kill coming out for Demon. Oh my god,
That's a
Demon
mana boot
Dota.
if he wants it.
Oh
Or
my
he's gonna either get mana boots or an urn, and that is a lot of levels. That's a level 1 Chen at 440 in the game.
And that's a level 4 Dazzle at 440 in the game. And like you mentioned, Arcane Boots as well. Typical Jimmy. Just special plays coming out from Demon. And just nice roaming. Also the body block coming through. All the while, though, you have to be kind of concerned. Pycat is sitting on 30 last hits, and he is a life stealer, so he can do work, obviously. But like you mentioned, this Clockwork is getting a lot out of this offlane. He's got 14 last hits. He's doing better than the Batrider. MSS only has 2 right now, and Bulba is feeling very confident about his laning presence here.
Yeah, it's like when you shut down a Batrider, what do? Well, you can't go into your jungle because you have a Chen, and it's warded. So basically, it was too greedy to draft, and they're getting punished for this. And now smoke up bottom lane, Pycat.
Yeah, the cogs are going to go. Pi can't get out of this. He does have Rage. He does have Infest. Rage will go. Bulba taking some damage. There's the open wounds. Hex is up on Bulba as well, but it doesn't matter. Pycat is going to fall. There's the Grave Shield going through. A lot of right clicks. Double kill for Way2. Bulba gets graved right now. MS is rotated through. There's FNG, Soul Assumption, and another triple kill for the supports. This time it is Liquid Way2 getting it. It is 6-0 at 6 minutes in, and the only real good thing going the way of Team Dog right now is the fact that they have a Midas up on that Lifestealer. Fots are trying to get the return kill on Bulba. He'll walk back home, but that is it. 6 minutes in, a kill a minute coming out for Team Liquid.
Yeah, and the Clinks is actually going -2.
Radiant's top tower is under
I think
attack.
they're looking really well. I mean, what can they do? They have a free farming Ember, a free farming Clinks, and their supports are now probably both level almost 6. It's not looking too good.
Look at the hero level chart. It's disgusting. Level 2 for the Chen, level 2 for the Line, level 5 for Way2, level 5 for Demon. It is not looking good, like you mentioned. It's looking pretty poor for Team Dog. They can get back into it with some nice dooms and good team fights, but that is a ways away right now. If we look at the gold lead, it is 3,000 going to Liquid. Experience-wise, it's 4,000. So Liquid right now, they've got this lead, they've got this game under control, and really it just comes down to can they continue to get the farm and the team fight going their way. And like you mentioned, the Midas coming down on Quickfoot is going to help that a lot, plus the free farm from the Ember.
Yeah, now they're doing rotations where Clinks just gets his levels in the jungle, and Way2's going to have his birds soon. He's going to get 6.
Boom!
That's
there
disgusting.
It goes.
That's the birds this early on. They will kill the supports pretty much solo. I feel like the birds with the burst damage can kill the level 2 Chen, the level 2 Lion, not even an issue. Finally though, the jungle de-warded. They actually have some creeps to go through. Open wounds down at bottom. Bulba's going to get hexed up as well. He has hook shot ready to go. Rage was used. Bulba in some trouble right now. There's going to be a nice grave coming out from Demon. They're going to try to turn this around. TC TP's in. There's the hook shot. The cogs up as well. They infest up into that creep. Infest out. Bulba's getting low. There's the first kill going for Dog, but they lose Pycat. The Centaur Conqueror getting low. Fata with a DD. He's got Doom, but he cannot fight. He's got no mana. He just used that mana bird coming through. TC now backing off. An okay trade that at least they get Bulba, but they still lose Pycat, which is pretty bad when it's all said and done.
Yeah, with his lead, Demon's playing really aggressive. He got phase boots and 3 in poison touch, so he's not playing. He's not. I guess you could say he's not playing safe about anything safe. Just going all out, balls to the wall. So it's nice to see because he had like, obviously you're a part of 6 kills within like 6 minutes. You're allowed to play this aggressive.
But he did go for the phase. They want that extra damage, which I actually prefer because early on, everyone is very squishy, even the lifestealer to a certain extent. So get some damage early, go for kills. Yes, you might need mana, but...
Well, they're getting a lot of kills, so... I mean, an Urn would have probably been better. Because you can just Urn and plus Poison Touch. That's almost like 500 damage.
That's a dead hero is what it is. A dead support, so... Bulba hunting down bottom. He's going to flare up. He's looking for FNG, who might just make it out alive. Bulba scouts him out. There's the hook shot in. Battery Assault's going to go. There's the cogs as well. And of course, FNG should fall here. Easy kill. Nice pickoff going for Bulba. He's looking for the Satyr, but now Pos is coming through with Pycat. Bulba's in a little too deep right now. He's got a TP scroll, but he's got no mana for it for about 4 seconds. The phase boots. He's so speedy they cannot catch up to him. Bulba can just TP out in just a couple of seconds if he can get back, but now a TP coming through. He has nowhere to go. Cogs are up. He's going to get impaled. Meanwhile, there's going to be the Satyr Hell Call coming through. The right click as well. Bat Rider getting it. Nice play coming out there from Bulba, but in the end, MSS picks up the kill, which provides him a bit of gold at least.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Now they have the medallion up on the Visage, and they have a Clinks, and as long as he dark packs, they could probably take Roshan, because they have the Shadow Wave spam.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I guess
attack.
it's making space. You're creating... You kill one person, and you make 3 people follow you for a minute or so, or like 30 seconds. And so you're free farming everywhere else on the map, so it's actually a good play to do that sometimes.
I can guarantee you Sam's like on Skype like laughing just like Space Created or something as he had like made that play. Like they all TP'd in, they all roamed after him, he even like spent time just using his cogs, keeping himself alive. But you're right, TC's getting farm, you have Quakefoot getting farm, he has his Midas now, he'll probably pick up I guess an Orchid next, that would be his next item of choice probably. Be very surprised to not see that. Fata does have a Midas of his own, plus Devour. He can get back in, but the real question is what kind of build is he going to go for? Because Dooms aren't really known for their right-click kind of builds. They usually go for the auras, something like a mech or an Assault Cuirass. I'd be very surprised to see something like maybe a Lothar's for Fata here.
Yeah, I think you need a Blink Dagger for sure on this Doom. Because, well, MSS has 1,400 gold. He'll have his Blink Dagger soon. Bulba's hunting.
He's ready. He's ready to hook in. Firefly could be an issue, though, obviously. I don't know. He's got that hook shot ready to go. He's backing off. He's second-guessing himself right now. He's not really sure what he's doing. He's got that bracer as well, which might be just turned into a drum. It looks like he's going to head back mid. All the meanwhile, Quakefoot, he only has level 1 strafe, but that means that his Skeleton Walk is maxed out. Level 1 strafe still, look at that damage going through. Of course, the attack speed as well, doing a lot of work, trying to deny MSS, not quite, my friend. And that is a free tower going the way of Quakefoot. A lot of mana spent, but it is going to be close to that Orchid down bottom. TC getting hexed up. It looks like he's going to try to go for a solo kill on Pos. There's the Sleight of Fist, the Searing Chains, of course. The Earth Spike's going to go. The Fire Remnant coming back in. Nice stick charge. TC might have to leave. The Sleight of Fist not getting the kill. Pos barely surviving. TC has to get away. The Rage is up now. He'll back away just barely. The Grave is ready to go. Demon's in here ready to fight as well. Now they'll back off. The Courier flying through, providing something. All the meanwhile, Clockwork, the Flare down bottom, grabbing the kill on the line, getting caught out in the trees here. How unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought for a second that TC might have... He could have used the Fire Remnant to go on top of the Lion, but instead, Bulba secures the kill, so they actually get it. And pressure mid on this tower, that's going to be... It's not going to be in deny range.
They're not going for it just yet. They did pop that the strafe coming out from the Clinks, but not enough damage to take the tower just yet. However, Quakefoot and Demon are working on this. Plus, like I talked about, the Visage Familiar is going to come through. Pretty much a lot of heroes from Liquid ready to fight right now, but so is Dog. They're going to open wounds on Demon right now. He's going to use his weave first. Now he's going to get doomed up. Can't use anything. Demon going to fall, but the Sleight of Fist. There's the Soul Assumption. Send back not in time. FNG getting body blocked by his team. Potts getting hook shotted as well. It's a massacre. 3 down for Team Dog. Liquid cleaning up, and it looked like Dog, they wanted to fight, but not a good engagement. They wanted to use Doom, but really, they only grabbed Demon. He buys back for whatever reason. He'll TP in. He wants to be a part of the team fight, part of the push as well. Liquid are just, they're absolutely dominating this game right now, 12-3.
And now they're going to rotate and probably do Roshan, and they can't stop him because they still don't have a Blink Dagger on Batrider. He's actually about to pick it up though, and that was a good Doom to start off the fight on Shadow Priest, because if you don't start the Shadow Priest, he's just going to live through the Craven Shadow Wave. So it's nice initiation, but good counter initiation by Bobo, of course, securing the tower and all the 3 kills.
Boss body blocked FNG to the high ground there, unintentionally obviously, but a misplay coming out. Bulba secures the kill on pretty much both of them. He hook shots in after FNG goes down, but TC now working on Roshan like you talked about. There's nothing they can do about this. Pycat's rotating top. He's going to try to get some room to farm. His net worth is, I mean, he's trying to get to an armlet, but that's it. The rest of Team Dog here are going to smoke up and look for a potential pickoff on Koikfa. They should have some sort of detection coming out on somebody. Yeah, they've got Dust, they've got Sentries. Koikfa is going to sit behind his own tower, however, and he should be just fine. They might try to push into the Tier 1, but that might be a mistake as Liquid, they're not necessarily ready to TP. Way2 doesn't have one. Demon's going to head back home with, of course, TC here. They both have TPs. Actually, Ember's TP's on cooldown, but he's going to go right back to the Roche Pit with that Fire Remnant. Bulba has no TP either, so maybe a Tier 1 tower going the way of Team Dog, a free one at that, and maybe they can get something going with it if they can grab the tower.
Looks like Liquid's going to try to trade, but I don't think they need to trade. They could even TP back. They know they want to push top lane because that's the only place they can go right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So we'll see if they do trades or if they'll TP back, because they can get this. They're gonna get this tower first for Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, Fox is like, all right, let's push in, guys. We can take this tower. We're gonna get it, but then all the while, like, Liquid pretty much has this tower down bottom. Not even an issue.
They have like Midases. They have no damage right now.
Yeah.
They just have attack speed.
Liquid's like rich as hell. They're just farmed. They don't even care. They're just like, all right, yeah, we got our items. Let's keep going. Might as well. It's 5-man aggression coming up from Liquid down bottom. The Oblivion Staff is up. For Klink's second one is up as well if he wants it. And of course, very close to that Orchid. Just needs the rest of it, which is not too far away. There is that Blink Dagger up for MSS, and they might want to try to go with Lasso, which he has not used this entire game. Pycat getting Searing Chains. He'll rage out of it right now, but the Familiars and Koikfa just dishing out the tower damage right now. The rest of Team Dog are ready to fight, looking to jump in. There it goes, Blink Lasso. TC getting caught out now. The sound animation not going. Hook shot in. On to 2 cogs. On to 3. Bulba going hard. There's the Hand of God. 4-step out. Bulba barely alive. He goes down with a level death. 1 down coming out for Liquid, but they get the tower. Koikfa getting it snared. Nice familiar stuns. TC wants to fight the Sleight of Fist. The Searing Chains as well. Pos getting low. They'll back up the familiars. Might do enough damage. The Soul Assumption and the Poison Touch. It's a 1-for-1 trade. TC continuing to chase. He still has the Searing Chains and the Sleight of Fist ready to go. Fanta, no, he's gonna fall. Double kill for Way2. FNG getting dove. The Sleight of Fist, that's gonna be another kill. Buyback out from the Doom. Koikfa backing off now. Way2 wants the Batrider, cannot get it. Pycat getting caught out by the familiars. Way2 will TP on the high ground. Nice familiar stuns to make sure the level death doesn't come through to stop that TP coming out from Way2. But in the end, so much aggression. There's a 16-minute Aghanim Scepter for Way2. What a fight coming out for Liquid.
And an Orchid now on top of that. I think if Ember had just TP back to base or just kind of suicided at the beginning of that fight, it would have been better for them, because he would have came back up with all his mana and spells. But instead, they got 2 for 1, and they got the tier 2 tower, and they have all their towers out right now, so they have a lot of map control, and they still have the Aegis though.
This is what we would maybe call the perfect game coming out for Liquid, unless they lose one of these tier 1 towers. You could see that in Team Dog, they're going for it right now. They're trying to get something done. They have pick-off and team fight potential. There are ways back into this game with Doom, with Lasso, but it's a long road for Team Dog or
this
Dogma.
Is about to melt.
Oh my! Oh no! Oh, Koikfa decides to not go for it. He's looking for it right now. He's got the Orchid. Oh, FNG kind of juked him out there. Batrider getting a kill top. There's a fight breaking out. Pycat tipping away. 4-step for Bulba, looking for a potential hook shot. No, he already used it. Battery Assault on cooldown as well. No way they can pick off MSS unless we see Quickfoot come here, blow him up with the double damage. You use your Searing Arrows, not even using them right now. There they go. Demon getting the kill on the Dazzle with the right click. The Shadow Word going as well, the Shadow Wave, excuse me, just to make sure they heal some heroes up. And he does have that urn right now. The drum as well. And honestly, they are getting pickoffs left and right for Team Liquid.
Yeah, I thought he could solo kill the Chen or the Doom, but instead he solo kills the Batrider. And maybe now they want to push top lane. They have... Yeah, that's a Deso.
That's so many items, dude. That's disgusting. They have so many items coming up for Team Liquid. A Deso at 18 minutes. An Orchid not too, of course, far behind. That came through just a couple of seconds ago. Luckily, Pycat, he has his armlet, but that's not going to help that much in these engagements. They've got to find a way to get some pickoffs here, but Liquid are playing so strong. They're not giving anything up to Dog right now. Ember Spirit is just farming like a machine. Quickfoot with the highest net worth. They're trying to defend with these Chen creeps here. We'll see if another fight breaks out. Bulba will be the one to initiate potentially with Hookshot. You know, Grave Shield on the Hellbear Smasher. And I don't think Dog want to take a fight outside of their base right now. That's what it seems like to me.
I mean, I don't think they should either. I think Deso's really good on TC. He's just gonna lack a lot of mana regen because none of them have mana boots. But
MSS getting shotted. Soul Assumption, not enough damage. The Sleight of Fist, the damage. Fata. Orchid is up on, of course. Boss, he'll fall. Fata getting melted. Koikfa with the double kill. TC working on FNG. There's TC's kill. The Soul Assumption helping out as well with that. Now they're going to look for the Tier 3 tower. Age is reclaimed in 24 seconds. They still have time. They'll take the Tier 3. They'll probably take the racks as well. There shouldn't be a buyback for Fata, who used it in the last engagement coming out. Pycat can't even get close to this engagement. Liquid are providing all of the pressure and a 19-minute racks. Liquid playing so dominant right now. Wow, so MSS, that's suicide. I guess you got to try something though. Yep, there it is. That's going to be it. 19 minutes in for the first game of this best of 3 series. Liquid completely outclassing Team Dog right now. The draft, like we talked about, a bit greedy coming through from Team Dog. Just kind of sharing that jungle, and it really started off with Liquid just warding every single spot they could find and just pushing the pace of the game, getting pickoffs here and there, and the triple kill early on. But man, Liquid just playing real well, wouldn't you say, Ryu?
Yeah, I mean, Batrider was the only really anti-push, so Batrider had to play kind of aggressive, and if you're playing Batrider aggressively, defending your towers against the Ember and a Clockwork, you're not going to have success. Also the Invisible Clinks too, but yeah. easy one for Liquid there.
Yeah.
Looking solid.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as easy as it's going to get for them. Of course, there is, another game coming up. It's a best of 3 series, guys, so make sure you stick around. We'll throw up a commercial break real quick. Of course, everyone, if you enjoyed the game, go ahead and check out the $3.99 Dota ticket for the American Dota League. Make sure you guys follow us at American Dota on Twitter, youtube.com/American Dota League, and twitch.tv/American Dota League. Of course, my name is Maut. You can follow me at twitter.com/MautDota2. With me is Ryu Borus. You can follow at twitter.com/RyuBorusDota. We'll take a quick break, guys, and we'll be right back. Stick around, everybody.